Hey friend, welcome to the Good Morning Show, Finding Life Live. My name is sBrianBell. I'm so glad you're here. It is Thursday, July 13th, 2023, week 24, day 4, live stream number 119, day number 194 of the new year. Hey, let's know where we are. Let's know where we're going. Let's know why we're going there, and let's make today count. Good morning, live streamer. So great to see you on the show this morning. First up, we have my beautiful bride, Miss Bobby Bell. Bobby says, happy Friday, Junior, Finding Life family. All right. Happy Friday, Junior, Bobby Bell. There's my good friend Wasim from Pakistan, the other side of the world. 6 p.m. there for Wasim. Wasim says, good morning, my dear brother. Have a blessed day. Thank you, Wasim. I appreciate you so much and what you're doing. I do have some pictures, Wasim, since you're back on the show this morning. I will share with our morning show some pictures that you sent me the other day on Instagram. So I'll share those this morning so people can see you and see what you're doing over there with the children in Pakistan. And we'll share that. There's my beautiful mom in Tennessee. Mom says, good morning, everybody, with some love and some joy. Good morning, Mom. I hope you and Pap are having a good morning there in Tennessee. Robert Francis has happy Thursday, friends. Happy Thursday, Robert. Robert, your last day in the 40s, bro. Your last day in the 40s ever. Tomorrow's the big day. Turning the big 50. Hashtag fit by 50. Another chapter coming to an end, bro. But you're killing it, dude. You're killing it. You're going out. You are going out of the 40s strong. That's for sure. Hey, Catherine. Good morning. So good to see you on the morning show. Catherine says, good morning, Finding Life family with some sunrise. Good morning, Catherine. I hope you're doing well there on the East Coast. We appreciate you being here and being a part of the Finding Life family. And just glad you're here. Hope you guys are having a great morning so far. It is 6:02 here in Southern California. The sun should be coming out soon. But yeah, I hope you're having a great day. I will show, let me get my, I was scrambling around. I'm always running out of time. But let me go over here to my other screen. And I'll share these photos so you guys can see what Wasim has been up to. Let me get over here to my pictures. Let's see. There we go. I may have to zoom them in a little bit. Let me go over here to my other screen. Let's see if we can zoom this in. I may not be able to. Nope. Anyway, here's Wasim and with the children there in Pakistan. Got a few pictures here. There. Good picture, Wasim. Thank you for sharing these with me. I appreciate it. But there's Wasim. I wish I could see those bigger, but I can't zoom in apparently. But there's Wasim doing the work over there with the children in Pakistan. And Wasim, great job, bro. Great job. Get back over to my other camera. All right. Happy Friday, Junior. Appreciate you guys being here. Catherine, let's see what else you got. Catherine says, I got up on time and did my chores. Oh, Catherine, what kind of chores do you have? What kind of chores do you have first thing in the morning? Let me know. All right. Hey, I don't have anything extra this morning. We're going to get pretty straight into the word, but let me know if you guys have anything else going on. Thought we might see Chloe and Dana on the show this morning, so hopefully they'll join in. Robert, you got any big plans for your last day in your 40s? Catherine says, what's up, Wasim? All right. That's a good one, Catherine. That's a good one. Catherine says, I Swiffered my floors. Okay. We did that last night. We had our Echo community group last night. I wish I had got a video. We had a good group of people here last night. We were celebrating Robert's birthday and we were celebrating Irma's birthday. Both of them are turning 50, or Irma turned 50 on Monday. Robert turns 50 tomorrow. And we had a big birthday song for them last night. And it was really good. I wish I had recorded that so I could have shared it this morning. Hey, there's Nathan Storms. Nathan says, morning from Minneapolis, heading to Denver tomorrow. Heading for Denver tomorrow and then back to Texas, Nathan. Are you on your way home for the weekend? I hope your new job is going well, my bro. So great to have you on the show with us this morning. We appreciate you tuning in and being a part. Robert says, just work, bro, and maybe a haircut. Okay. All right. Well, at least you got your workout done this morning. Hey, Catherine, just so you know, Robert was up at 3:29 this morning. 3:29. Robert getting up and getting after it. All right. All right, we're going to get into the word. Let me find my glasses here. You guys keep the live chat active if you would. Hey, if you're with us here in the live chat this morning, be sure to say hello and keep this as interactive as possible. You can ask questions, leave comments, share insight, anything you'd like to add. Let's see. Wasim says, thank you so much for showing all this. May God bless you more and more. Same to you, Wasim. We appreciate you. We're all in this together. We're all in this together. So let's lift each other up in prayer and let's encourage each other and support each other any way we can. I appreciate you being here, Wasim, praying for you, and hopefully looking forward to doing more with you in the future. So, but all right, yeah, we're laying the foundation in the Word in this opening year on YouTube. And like I said, if you're on the live chat with us this morning, please be sure to let us know. Otherwise, we won't know you're here. If you're catching this on YouTube after the recording or on the podcast, you can leave questions there, and I do read and respond to those. So anything that comes up, please let me know. And I'm here. My goal here is to live my life true to me, live my life true to the person that I feel God calling me to be, and to help you do the same, to find life. Let's do that. So, hey, we're reading through New Testament, Psalms, and Proverbs right now. Right now we're in the book of John. Right now we're doing John, Psalms, and Proverbs, reading through the book of John. Recently, we were talking about where it picks up today is where Jesus has just been arrested. Peter has told Jesus recently that he would follow him anywhere, even to death. And Jesus said, Peter, I tell you the truth, before the rooster crows 3 times, you will deny 3 times that you even know me. And so this morning we're going to pick up in the middle of that. Yesterday we saw that Peter had disowned Jesus once. He was standing around the fire. Jesus had gone inside the gates. Peter was outside the gates. Someone let Peter inside the gates, and the girl there was like, hey, aren't you one of his disciples? And he was like, no. And so, it may have just been off the cuff of just a response, and how often we've done that, right? We've done that. Let's see what we have here in the live chat. Catherine says, I look forward to your intro song every day. Really energizes me. Need the full version. Okay. Hey, I can put the full version in the comments if you would like. It's the full version of the song. I appreciate that, Catherine. I love that song too. I just, I sampled a lot of different songs trying to find the theme music, and it would be nice to use some commercial music, but you got to pay all those licensing fees and everything. So we have to use the ones. I mean, I did pay a license fee for this one, but it wasn't as much as like some famous song, right? Hey, Jason Mac McCormick says, good morning. I'm late, but I'm here. Good morning, bro. Hope you're having a great morning there in Tennessee. Catherine says, not too late. Welcome, Mac. There you go. Catherine said, all right. I will, actually, I think I might have a link to it already down there, but I'll make sure, Catherine, and I'll put it like higher up in the comments today. Let me make a note. I'll make a note to put a link to the song. It's called Money by the Take Tones. And yeah, I'll put a link to it before. I kind of like the groovy jam. All right. Bobby Bell says, hi, Nathan, with some smile. And Jason. And Nathan says, hi, Bobby. All right. That's the way we got to go right there. Let's keep that live chat alive and well. I love it. All right. Thank you very much. We're going to get into the word. Catherine says, am I your only New Jersey listener? As far as I know, Catherine, I really don't know who all is listening to the show. There's a lot of people that catch it after the recording on YouTube, and I have no idea who they are or where they're from. So it doesn't show me. Well, I guess I might be able to go into like some kind of stats or something and find out like where people are tuning in from on YouTube, watching the recorded after the live stream. I might be able to do that. I could check into that and see, but I have not seen that so far. And I really don't know, Catherine. I really don't know who all are watching my video. It's pretty crazy, really, because like it's not like I'm getting like thousands of views on a video. Most of my videos are getting right now is like maybe like 60 views. I've had one or two get like 100 views, but like I've had a couple over that. But like really, I have no idea. Those people that are watching them, they're watching my videos. I really have no idea. And I've had friends like tell me, oh, I really like your videos, and I didn't even know that they were watching my videos. So I really have no idea who all are seeing the videos. Bobby Bell says, my intro never plays. Aw, I'm so sorry, Bobby Bell. I could start we could go live and then wait like 30 seconds and then play the intro. We could do that. I tried to have like a 5-second countdown, to give a little bit of time there, but apparently it's not enough because I know Bobby is always live before I go live, and I start with a 5-second time countdown, but she never even gets to see that. So I'm sorry. So sorry, Bobby Bell. So sorry. Maybe we could work on that. Bobby, I did scoot over a little bit today so I could show more of the TV, like you said. All right, let's get into the word. Let's get into the word. Let's get into the word. Bobby, you want me to play it for you right now? I'm just playing. All right, today's word, we're going to start out John 18:25. Today's word, today's New Testament, book of John is 18:25 through 19:22. Hey, let's start with a word of prayer. I just feel weird just going straight into the word without a prayer. So, Heavenly Father God, thank you so much for this new day of life, Lord. Thank you that you're always with us. Thank you for everyone that's here this morning on the live chat. Thank you, God, for anyone who hears this on YouTube or on the podcast, God. I just pray, Father, thank you for bringing us together. God, we love you and praise you. We want to give you thanks. I want to give you thanks for this day. Thanks for life. Thank you for all that you give us. Thank you for your love, your mercy, your grace, your forgiveness, your salvation. Thank you for providing the way of salvation. Thank you for your word. Thank you that we have access to your word. God, I pray that you would speak to us through your word. And God, I just pray your will be done in all of our lives. Help us to live our lives for you above all things. We love you and praise you, and we thank you for this time. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Meanwhile, as Simon Peter was standing by the fire, they asked him again, "You're not one of his disciples, are you?" He denied it, saying, "No, I'm not." But one of the household slaves of the high priest, a relative of the man whose ear Peter had cut off, asked, "Didn't I see you out there in the olive grove with Jesus?" Again, Peter denied it, and immediately a rooster crowed. Jesus' trial before Caiaphas. I mean, it's kind of like this in this book, it just ends right there. But like in other books of the gospel, it talks about Peter, as soon as he said it, as soon as the rooster crowed, he remembered Jesus' words saying, "I tell you the truth, Peter, before the rooster crows, you will disown me. You will deny me 3 times that you even know me. You'll deny 3 times that you even know me." And as soon as the rooster crowed, Peter had a flashback of Jesus saying those words, and he went off and wept bitterly. It doesn't share that in this gospel. We're seeing like the gospel. We have the 4 gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Same story shared by 4 different people, by 4 different perspectives. So we have different details in each one. And this one just kind of stops right there. Jesus' trial before Caiaphas ended in the early hours of the morning. Then he was taken to the headquarters of the Roman governor. His accusers didn't go inside because it would defile them. Jews wouldn't go into Gentile households because they felt like it would defile them, and then they wouldn't be able to partake in the Passover. Let's see. It said his accusers didn't go inside because it would defile them, and they wouldn't be allowed to celebrate the Passover. So Pilate, the Roman governor, went out to them and asked, "What is your charge against this man? We wouldn't have handed him over to you if he weren't a criminal," they retorted. "Then take him away and judge him by your own law," Pilate told them. "Only the Romans are permitted to execute someone," the Jewish leaders replied. This fulfilled Jesus' prediction about the way he would die. Then Pilate went back into his headquarters and called for Jesus to be brought to him. "Are you the king of the Jews?" he asked him. Jesus replied, "Is this your only question, or did others tell you about me?" Again, there's Jesus responding to a question with a question. "Am I a Jew?" Pilate retorted. "Your own people and their leading priests brought you to me for trial. Why? What have you done?" Jesus answered, "My kingdom is not an earthly kingdom. If it were, my followers would fight to keep me from being handed over to the Jewish leaders. But my kingdom is not of this world." Pilate said, "So you are a king?" Jesus responded, "You say I am a king. Actually, I was born and came into the world to testify to the truth. All who love the truth recognize that what I say is true. Jesus says, I was born and came into the world to testify to the truth. What is truth? Pilate asked. Then he went out again to the people and told them he is not guilty of any crime. But you have a custom of asking me to release one prisoner each year at Passover. Would you like me to release this king of the Jews? But they shouted back, no, not this man. We want Barabbas. Barabbas was a revolutionary. Then Pilate had Jesus flogged with a lead-tipped whip. The soldiers wove a crown of thorns and put it on his head, and they put a purple robe on him. I was thinking about this morning because I'd like the color purple, and I have my Finding Life neon sign is in purple. And I just thought that was interesting this morning when I was reading about them putting a purple robe on Jesus. And I just thought it was cool that my Finding Life sign is in purple. Let's see here. The soldiers wove a crown of thorns and put it on his head, and they put a purple robe on him. Hail, King of the Jews, they mocked, as they slapped him across the face. Pilate went outside again and said to the people, I'm going to bring him out to you now, but understand clearly that I find him not guilty. Then Jesus came out wearing the crown of thorns and purple robe. And Pilate said, look, here is the man. When they saw him, the leading priests and temple guards began shouting, crucify him, crucify him. Take him yourselves and crucify him, Pilate said. I find him not guilty. The Jewish leaders replied, by our law he ought to die because he called himself the Son of God. When Pilate heard this, he was more frightened than ever. He took Jesus back into the headquarters again and asked him, where are you from? But Jesus gave no answer. So there again, we see Jesus either answering questions with a question or no answer. Why don't you talk to me? Pilate demanded. Don't you realize I have the power to release you or crucify you? Then Jesus said, you would have no power over me unless it were given to you from above. So the one who handed me over to you has the greater sin. Then Pilate tried to release him, but the Jewish leaders shouted, if you release this man, you are no friend of Caesar. Anyone who declares himself a king is a rebel against Caesar. When they said this, Pilate brought Jesus out to them again. Then Pilate sat down on the judgment seat on the platform that is called the stone pavement, in Hebrew, Gabbatha. It was now about noon on the day of preparation for the Passover. And Pilate said to the people, look, here's your king. Away with him, they yelled. Away with him, crucify him. What? Crucify your king? Pilate asked. We have no king but Caesar, the leading priest shouted back. Then Pilate turned Jesus over to them to be crucified. So they took Jesus away, carrying the cross by himself. He went to the place called Place of the Skull, in Hebrew, Golgotha. There they nailed him to the cross. 2 others were crucified with him, one on either side, with Jesus between them. And Pilate posted a sign over him that read, Jesus of Nazareth, the King of the Jews. The place where Jesus was crucified was near the city, and the sign was written in Hebrew, Latin, and Greek, so that many people could read it. Then the leading priests objected and said to Pilate, change it from the King of Jews to, he said, I am the King of Jews. But Pilate replied, no, what I have written, I have written. All right, that is today's reading in John. Let's see what Jason McCormick has here. Purple was a, all caps, very expensive dye back then, and usually only royalty and the very rich could afford purple garments. It's fitting they put a purple robe on him. All right, thank you for that contribution, Jason McCormick. I appreciate that. Let me know if you have any other thoughts or comments or insights or anything that you would like to share, and I will continue forward in today's psalm. All right, today's psalm is 119, 113 through 128. I hate those with divided loyalties, but I love your instructions. You are my refuge and my shield. Your word is my source of hope. Get out of my life, you evil-minded people, for I intend to obey the commands of God. Lord, sustain me as you promised, that I may live. Do not let my hope be crushed. Sustain me, and I will be rescued. Then I will meditate continually on your decrees. But you have rejected all who stray from your decrees. But you have rejected all who stray from your decrees. They are only fooling themselves. You skim off the wicked of the earth like scum. No wonder I love to obey your laws. I tremble in fear of you. I stand in awe of your regulations. Don't leave me to the mercy of my enemies, for I have done what is just and right. Please guarantee a blessing for me. Don't let the arrogant oppress me. My eyes strain to see your rescue, to see the truth of your promise fulfilled. I am your servant. Deal with me in unfailing love and teach me your decrees. Give discernment to me. That's one of the things we talk about on a daily basis, right? Praying for discernment. Right here it says, give discernment to me, your servant. Then I will understand your laws. Lord, it is time for you to act, for these evil people have violated your instructions. Truly, I love your commands more than gold, even the finest gold. Each of your commandments is right. That is why I hate every false way. Yesterday it said, that's why I hate every false way of life. All right. That is today's reading in Psalm. Let's see what Jason McCormick has. Thank you, Jason. The Israelites also called God King of Kings. It revealed their heart when they shouted out, we have no king but Caesar. Yes. And also, I was kind of reading some in my life application Bible this morning, and it was saying in the commentary there how like they didn't even like Caesar. Like they didn't even like Caesar as their king. But they were like crucifying Jesus, or they were like they were hailing Caesar over Jesus. And it said also that like while they didn't want to go into the house of the Gentile because they were afraid of being defiled, but yet they were plotting murder in their hearts against the one true king at the same time. And so I thought that was good. Thank you for sharing, Jason McCormick. Let's go forward. Today's Proverbs says, today's Proverbs is 16, 10, and 11. The king speaks with divine wisdom. He must never judge unfairly. The Lord demands accurate scales and balances. He sets the standards for fairness. All right, that is today's word. That is today's word. Let me know if you have any thoughts, comments, questions, insight, anything that you would like to share from today's reading. I'm going to go back through and just see anything that stood out to me from today's reading. We did hear Peter. He denied that he even knew Jesus for the third time in today's reading. The rooster crowed. That always gives me encouragement when I see things in the Bible like this, where Jesus changed his name to Peter, which means rock. And Peter said, Jesus told him, I'm going to build my church. He changed Peter's name. He changed Peter's name to Peter, which meant rock. And Jesus said, I'm going to build my church on the rock, and the gates of Hades will not stand against it, right? Something like that. And then, but also that like the people that were with Jesus in person, walking with him daily, a lot of times didn't understand some of the things that he was saying. So when I don't understand something, that gives me, I'm like, well, even they didn't understand what Jesus was saying or some parts of things. And then also like Peter, like Jesus is like number one disciple. And Peter like denied 3 times that he even knew Jesus. Jesus forgave him. And it just gives me encouragement that like when I fail, like when I like let Jesus down, that even Peter let Jesus down, denied that he even knew him. Let's go back. Let's see what we have here in the comments. Jason McCormick says, yes, 100. They despised Caesar and believed the Messiah would lead an uprising army against the Romans. Catherine says, we try to be fair, but we have no clue. I always say, I mean, like, man, I hear that comment all the time. And if Chloe, I don't know where's Chloe this morning. Chloe heard me say 100 times growing up, she'd say, that's not fair. And I'd always say, life's not fair. And life is not fair. Life will never be fair. Life has never been fair, never will be fair. I hear that all the time from my students. They're saying, that's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair that I have to do this. It's not fair I have to do that. Life is not fair. But this, thankfully, this is the truth. The truth is fair. Life is not fair. Let's see here. Jason Matt McCormick says, if y'all can't tell, I really love learning the history and context of Scripture, of how it relates to their society and customs back then. Hey, and we appreciate it. We appreciate your insight and your contribution, Jason Mac McCormick. Appreciate it. Nathan Storm says, we always need to fail forward. Yes, Nathan. Yes, because, and then like that's where we learn, right? We learn from our mistakes, from our failures. And if we learn from our failures, then it's not really even failure because we're learning from it. So we're succeeding through our failures, right? We learn and move forward from that. Thank you, Nathan Storms. Let's see. Going back through here, Jesus says, my kingdom is not an earthly kingdom. My kingdom is not of this world. Jesus says, I was born and came into the world to testify to the truth. All who love the truth recognize what I say is true. They had Jesus flogged with a lead-tipped whip. They put the crown of thorns on his head. They put a purple robe on him. They were slapping him on the face. They made him carry his cross. Pilate kept saying, I find nothing wrong. I find him not guilty of anything, but he was kind of like peer pressured, right? I mean, all of this is God's plan. I mean, that's one thing I keep thinking about in the back of my mind as I read through all these things that are happening. All of this is orchestrated according to God's plan. Jesus tells Pilate, you would have no power over me unless it were given to you from above. And I was thinking about that this morning when we're have our bosses or whatever like doing stuff to us that we don't like. Jesus says, you would have no power over me unless it were given to you from above. Let's see what else we have here in the comments. Kenny. Hey, good morning, Kenny. So great to have you on the live stream with us this morning. We appreciate you being here. Lots of emojis there. Catherine says, all I need to do is use y'all one time and nobody thinks I could be from New Jersey. All I need to, that's right, Catherine. All I need to do is use y'all one time and nobody thinks I could be from New Jersey. Yeah, Catherine, do you guys say that there? It's kind of crazy because y'all has come pretty like universal, right? Like everybody says y'all. I mean, we're out here in Southern California, right? But even the people here in LA say y'all. So I don't know what everybody says y'all these days. Hey, Kenny, first time on the show this morning. Let's give you some applause. Hey, we're so glad you're here. Thanks for tuning in and thanks for commenting on the live stream. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let us know if you have any other thoughts or comments or anything that you would like to share. We appreciate you being here. All right, what else? They says they took Jesus away, carrying the cross by himself. He went to the place called the place of the skull, in Hebrew, Golgotha, where they nailed him to the cross. They nailed him to the cross. Just think about that for a second. It was like one sentence in the middle of today's reading that they nailed Jesus to the cross. It just kind of like blew right through it. But that's significant, right? I mean, and just think about having like iron spikes piercing through your hands and your feet. And they said crucifixion was a very long and tortuous death because it was death by suffocation as your body hung. As your body weight hung, it got harder and harder to breathe, and you would suffocate. And so, as they said, it was a very long and tortuous death. And just think about the spikes going through your hands and your feet, like driving spikes through your hands and your feet, and then hanging you up on a cross to die. And let's see here. What else we got? Jason says, y'all is Texas for sure, and for sure Tennessee. I will say, Bobby says it's not the same. California. Bobby says the California y'all is not the same. Okay, Bobby Bell. Catherine says, clap, clap, clap for Kenny. All right. I love it, finding life, family. All right, let me know any other thoughts you have on that. All right, let's go to today's psalm. It says, "Your word is my source of hope." Your word is my source of hope. It says, you have rejected all who stray from your decrees. They are only fooling themselves. We see here where he says, "Give discernment to me, your servant. Truly I love your commands more than gold." And then today's Proverbs, "A king speaks with divine wisdom. He must never judge unfairly. The Lord demands accurate scales and balances. He sets the standards for fairness." All right. Well, that is today's word, and that is today's recap. It is 6:31 on Thursday, July 13th. I almost said 24. Today is week 24, day 4, live stream number 119. Thank you all for being here today. Happy Friday, Junior, as Bobby said. Hey, this weekend, if you're in the local area, come join us at Echo Church. Our very own Robert Francis from the live stream this morning will be bringing the word this Sunday at our church, at Echo Church, the church that we moved here to help start in 2019. Hey, as a matter of fact, also, today is the four-year anniversary. Today is 4 years today that we arrived at this home in Anaheim, California, to help start Echo Church. Moved here from Tennessee 4 years ago today. We arrived at this home. So, yes, but anyway, if you're in the local area this weekend, if you're in Southern California this weekend, come join us at Echo Church. I have links to everything about Echo Church down in the description of the video. You can check it out there. And we would love to have you come join us in person. But if you can't, keep joining us here online. Either way is good. Both are good. Both are good. So, but Robert, we look forward to hearing your message this Sunday. I'm actually bringing the message on the last Sunday of this month. So if you guys would be praying for me for that, I'm still praying for I'm still praying for God's guidance on that. Exactly the message to bring, what scripture to teach, to go into. So if you guys would pray for me about it. It's only going to be my second time giving the message at church. I gave my very first one ever in November last year. So it's already been like 7 or 8 months since I did it the first time. And so this will be my second time. So anyway, opportunity for growth. Catherine says, "Echo Church? I feel like I've heard that before." Yes, Catherine. Yes. Hey, a couple of interesting things. I love like, things that like come together. Just 2 really quick ones. I have tons of them in my Finding Life story journey, but like Echo Church, I had nothing to do with the name of Echo Church. They named the church before I was ever a part of it. But what I was doing as a career when God called me to be a part of Echo Church was echoes. I was doing echocardiograms. And so I used to do echoes, and now I'm here at Echo Church. The other thing is, we came here in 2019. Our church launch got delayed because of COVID-19. I had nothing to do with the launch date of Echo Church, but my dad, God rest his soul, the church launched on my dad's birthday, October 25th. And then also the church that we launched at was started in 1951, the year my dad was born. So anyway, I just love little things like that. I just love those things. You guys, you can share with me too, like any things that you guys have like that. I love those. Jason Matt McCormick says, "Great word this morning, Broham." Thank you, bro. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate you being a part. I get a little more drink of water in my throat. I'm drinking Pure Life water. If Nestle ever wants to sponsor me, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. I know Jaden one time did a video of him eating a Big Mac, and he got slapped on the hand by YouTube for copyright. But all right, yes, Jason, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you being a part and contributing and sharing and just being interactive. Jason says, "God grows us outside of our comfort zones." I know, that's what I told Bobby. Life begins on the other side. There's a quote, "Life begins on the other side of your comfort zone," right? Something like that. And so it's true. Just got to move forward. We got to go forward into what makes us uncomfortable, right? Like when we're supposed to be doing something, when we do something new, it should be uncomfortable because it's challenging us and it's molding us into something new, right? And so things that make us uncomfortable, if a lot of times, like we know what we should be doing, we just got to do it, right? We know what we should be doing, we just got to do it. And so it's those things that you kind of make you feel uncomfortable, kind of gives you a little bit of fear. And so those are the things we have to go after if they're good, right? There's a caveat to that. But anyway, happy Thursday. Hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, if I can help you in any way on the journey of finding life, please let me know. Right now, we're laying the foundation in the Word every morning here on YouTube, live at 6 a.m. Pacific. Come join us on the live stream. We would love to have you be a part. For all of you that are watching the recording or listening to the podcast, thank you so much. I appreciate you too. If I can help you in any way, please let me know. Jason says, my phone screensaver says, everything you want is on the other side of fear. There you go. There you go. There's some truth to that. I believe there is truth to that. So thank you very much. Hey, let's live with intention. Let's make today count. Robert, enjoy your last day in your 40s, my bro. I appreciate all of you. If I can help you anyway, let me know. Let's live with ownership. Let's take ownership of our lives. Let's control the things we can control. Let's let go of the things we can't. Let's pray for that discernment so we can tell the difference, what to take control of, what to let go of. And let's find joy in the journey. Let's live above our circumstances, seek God above all things. Let's make eye contact with people and smile and be kind, share love. Let's love God and love others, and let's live life well. Let's be a source of light and hope and encouragement. And if I can help you in any way, please let me know. Let's see here. Jason Mac McCormick says, y'all have a great day finding life family. Catherine says, Mac, now that's a quote to float my boat. All right, Catherine, there you go. You got your quote to float your boat today. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. We have that for you, Catherine. We have for you, Catherine, that Robert got up at 3:29 this morning. So you're set, right? You can have a great day. I hope you all have a great day, and we'll plan to see you tomorrow. Until then, keep aiming up and keep finding life. Hey, friend, thanks for watching my video or listening to my podcast. Again, I'm so glad you're here. If you would like more information about finding life, please be sure to subscribe. Don't forget about my free PDF download, The Top 3 Keys to Finding Life, which also includes the one decision that completely changed everything for me and can for you too. I'll have a link to it below. If you would like to help me help others find life, please be sure to give me a like, leave me a comment, a review, share with your family and friends. Any activity I get helps me help others find life. Lastly, don't forget to let me know how I can help you. What challenges are you facing? What are you struggling with? Let me know how I can help you specifically. Leave me a comment, send me an email, or set up a call with me. Until next time, let me leave you with this. There is a common thread that connects us all, and there is more to life than meets the eye. If you have ever felt like there has to be something more to life, you're on the right track. Keep moving forward.
Yeah.